Our follower Gunter slid into our DMs wanting to find out about his ancestors, and we discovered that he is the 17th great-grandson of Niels Buga, a Danish nobleman whose political assassination resulted in over a 500-year-long tax on the town of Milfart. Niels Buga was born in the 14th century to a wealthy family that owned multiple properties, including places such as Halde and Spiltrop. But Niels didn't just coast through life off of the reputation of his family's name, but rather he would become a castle commander, a royal counselor, and it was even once a close ally of the Danish king Vladimir IV. But like all good political thrillers, the loyalty did not last. When King Vladimir would centralize his power, it cut into the influence of the Danish nobles. This caused Niels to switch sides, and he became a leading figure in the resistance at Jutland. In December of 1358, as a leader of the resistance, Niels traveled to the town of Slagelse to negotiate peace with the crown. In these peace talks, Niels was trying to avoid outright civil war between the crown and the Jutlandic nobility. On the return journey, he and two other fellow nobles were ambushed and murdered in the town of Milfort. This was a big thing to happen because even back then in the 14th century, the killing of peace negotiators was massively crossing the line. Because nobody would come forward and claim responsibility for the murders, the entire town of Milfort was given a special blood tax. The tax was called the Bugaspenge tax, or Buga's money tax. What's crazy though is that this tax, which was implemented in 1358, was on the books until 1874, meaning that the tax lasted for over 500 years.